I don't think I'm ever going to get tired of putting my headphones on and hearing the sound of a ship landing. It's so freaking awesome. All right, we're back. I have not had a nap. We took a short break. Chris and I both laid down, and the cats would not let us sleep. So I think we both slept like 30 minutes at most. Just had a little bit of a cat nap, and then got up. And I've just been working for the past couple of hours. Finally decided to start my stream. Had a little bit of a lunch. I did work out, which is a good thing. And today was the day when I increased a little bit, so I went and did another set of reps. So we'll see how I feel tomorrow. But it is progress. Progress is good. We are out on Twitter X. We are out on Blue Sky. We are out on Facebook. All of our socials are done. We are on Discord. We are live on YouTube, Twitch, Kick it, TikTok. And we are settling in for an afternoon stream. As always, the internet might shit all over itself. That's what happens when you live in the middle of nowhere. If it does, I'll be back. We've got a 3 to 4 hour, chunk ahead of us. What's up, Guard? You just got your junker, says Gard. Nice. Nice. Alright. Oh, hang on. I just did a thing that I'm not supposed to do. Where's that? Where's that? There we go. Oh, that's right. We're supposed to go back and sit down and talk to the sheriffs.
Diego Monroe, at your service. Well, theoretically. A ranger's work is never truly done.
What's your job?
Well, if you're asking me to toot my own horn, I will oblige. I'm a senior ranger. I coordinate all manner of things, great and small, for our outfit. If you've ever seen the mission board, that's my baby. Being that you're one of us, might be worth checking out the mission board. Credits to be made, justice to be served.
Right.
Just about the hardest way possible. I had, shall we say, a checkered past. Rangers caught me dead to rights and offered a deal. Leniency if I helped take down
Boarding ships. That sounds like fun to me,
criminal
Gray.
associates. So I took the deal. It's real touch and go, but a lot of bad guys went down.
What's up, Active 86? Alright. Surprised you wound up a ranger then.
Initially, all I could do was lament my fortune. Prison, it ain't easy. But I served my sentence. Searched the dark recesses of the soul. I realized the only time I felt genuinely good about myself was working with the Rangers. So after a parole for the very best of behaviors, I nagged the Rangers night and day until they gave me a chance. Haven't looked back since.
Good for you.
Adios.
I could swear I remember back in the day, if you do enough missions, you get a specialty mission with him. Like if you run enough of the board missions, but I might be misremembering.
Better this than being some dust wrangler on Montara. Hey, deputy.
What's up, Helga?
Grab a chair.
While you've been in the field, we've had more reports about farmers being threatened and attacked. Unfortunately, some didn't survive.
That's terrible.
It's worse. It's tragic. How's your investigation proceeding?
Well, once Alex cracks the encryption, we could learn a lot.
That's assuming he finds something useful. Otherwise, you'll be no better off than when you started.
Let's move on. I asked the other Rangers to share their opinions of you, and there are some things I want to go over. We'll start with Ranger Callow in Hopetown. She was grateful for your timely arrival, and impressed you had the guts to take on those pirates. Nia says you were respectful with Ron Hope and didn't push too hard. That shows me you were listening when I said to go easy on him.
Causing friction with the council doesn't help anyone.
Exactly. Dealing with the council can be tough, but it comes with a badge. No need to make it harder than it already is.
Let's continue. We got a detailed report from Ranger Price about your recent visit to Neon.
Uh-huh.
He said you took on a syndicate loan shark to help an informant.
I just traded a favor for a favor.
You played the hand you had. It was a sensible and practical trade. Just make sure any favors you trade in the future don't require you to step outside the law.
I
We had
am the
results,
law.
and that's what matters most. Price was impressed by that. Said you really took the initiative.
Ranger Macmillan praised what she called your uncommon bravery and dedication. She said you took on the Red Mile so you could get a meeting with Marco Graziani.
Best option I had at the time.
Putting the lives of others ahead of our own comes with the job. I'm sure it was a tough call, but I think it was the right one.
So what happened with Marco? I doubt he gave you that slate out of the kindness of his heart.
We came to a mutually satisfactory arrangement.
I'll take your word for it. But that also means it's your responsibility to make sure he keeps his nose clean. What about Maya Cruz? Her loyalty to Hull and the 1st Cavalry was stronger than most.
She didn't have much time left. Wanted to end things on her own terms.
I guess I'd want the same thing if I were in her place.
Excuse me, Marshal?
Not now, Alex. We're in a meeting here.
I know, but this is important. I've done it. I've cracked the encryption on the slates. Now, I don't know exactly where the First are headquartered, but there are references to a place called the Factory.
The Factory? That was our nickname for the main facility where the mechs were manufactured.
Under the terms of the peace treaty, they shut all the mech factories down right after the war.
But they didn't destroy them. At least not all of them.
I did turn it off, Jules. I'm about to go check it out.
The facility was on Arcturus 2. It could be a dead end, but if it's not, then you'd better be ready for a fight.
If I seem strict, it's because I'm protecting the integrity of the Freestar Rangers.
Best thing to spend your X-Tech on?
Good on you.
Whatever you want, man. Like, that's an entirely personal preference. You can spend it on your ship, you can spend it on your weapons, you can spend it on your gear. That's entirely up to you.
Gonna add you to my kill list. Why get a bonus if I kill you?
That's kind of a cool looking ship.
Enemy's shield system is offline.
This one not so much. I'm gonna save the other one and see if I can't board it.
Enemy's shields gone.
Enemy's shields are back
not stuck. Relax.
Dead in space.
Alright, dead in space. Dock, dock, dock!
Offline.
Here we go. That looks like a cool ship. I could be mistaken, but I can dock, so...
Lack of love.
Alright, let's do some damage, girlfriend. Looks like we can only go down. Probably going to be contraband on board. Is that a turret? Definitely a turret. Oh, there's a boatload of dudes behind there.
Lucky you get to go to hell.
I hope these things come back to haunt us.
Alright, what do we got? Okay. What kind of ship we got? I mean, it needs some different colors. I don't know, man. It's not that impressive. Looked a lot cooler from the outside, man. Pass. Oh, we're definitely gonna blow it up.
Nice. Clean set there.
Oh, we got more.
I'm going to end you!
Ride your ass all the way down. Oh shit. I guess bumping into them destroys your hull integrity? I did not know that. Oh shit, we need to boogie out, man.
Blast you with a strap.
I've never rammed a ship like that. Was I losing hull integrity?
Captain. Jump drives restored. We've taken out their shields. Enemy's jump drive is offline.
Man, the weapons on this junker suck ass.
Bring it on.
We got more? Holy shit.
The first takes no prisoners.
By the way, I don't need more skill points, do I? I should double check this before I go. Oh, I totally do need to be destroying them with the target lock on. Herpy derpy!
That's the best you got.
Should have been paying attention. Oh, yes, I do.
We've taken out their shields.
I'm like doing 2 damage or whatever per shot. It's like so
Target's
bad.
jump system down.
This ship has no weapons. Oh shit! I almost destroyed it by accident. Alright. Dude, I got a lot of goodies to go grab. Assuming that I'd still have room in my cargo hold. Yeah, a couple thousand creds aren't worth it to me at this point. Like, I really just want things that look cool, because then I can mod the ships. Cargo hold full of what? Yeah. Alright. Well, we just need to hurry up and get done with this mission so I can get a better ship. I think this is the last one, if I'm not mistaken. Grace says, exotic weapon upgrade 300,000. All the credits are good. That is true. There's no such thing as bad credits, man. question is... You fucker. I know that's a mine. You got an action figure on board a ship? Nice. I've still only found the one. Shit, I was not ready for the doors to open. Man, there's a lot of fog in here. I can't really see. I saw the one. God, these mechs are massive. Shit.
Just our luck.
Okay. Oh, I hear him. Come on. Come on. What is that spacesuit? I mean, it's such, those shock trooper suits are so cool looking. Snake oil. Refined Grindle? I mean, why not? Oh, I'm encumbered again. I'm always encumbered, man. I'm gonna be that way until I finish leveling up this fitness and weightlifting perks. Can I give you an update on research methods? Nope, haven't gotten there yet. I haven't done any crafting on this character yet.
I've got no use for lies. So when I tell you that you're being manipulated, you know I'm telling the truth. You think the Council of Governors really cares about anything but themselves? They're greedy and corrupt. You're a tool in the hands of the unworthy, just like I once was. I was loyal. I followed orders, and I led good men and women to their deaths. I'll carry the stain of that dishonor to my grave.
Trust me, there's something out there.
We're low on ammo on this gun, man. Fucker. No! Don't you dare run! Yeah. Shooting at me through the windows. Oh, hello. That skip pack might be worth it. I'll take a look in a second. Alright, any magazines or anything up here? Turret controls. Expert level lock that I can't get past. Alright, let's see what that weapon was that I got. Oh, hello! Dude, these guns kick ass. Oh, you know what? I ought to give this to my companion. Dude, these are dope. Hang on, I need to save the game immediately because that right there is is awesome. It's like a shotgun with exploding rounds. Here, check this shit out. I'm giving this to her. This is a great gun to give to your companions. Oh, it's awesome. Alright, yeah. We're gonna give that to her. It's basically a grenade launcher. Come here.
Huh? Uh-huh.
Alright. Girlfriend, you're about to get a major upgrade. This uses 40 millimeter. And I gotta give her the right ammo. Right? think it's that right there. And we tell her weapons, but take that back from you. Take that back from you, and we're gonna say, you girl are now the proud owner. Now I'm just gonna stand back and let her do what she's gonna do, because that thing does a lot of damage and you do not want to get in the way. Alright, I got some other stuff too. Yeah, it's not better than what I got, but it is a nice legendary. Nope.
Lost him. Not that I was looking that hard. I think they gave up.
Ship of the line, Syria. Now I could probably just sit back and let her do what she's gonna do with the... I gotta be careful. Oh, I did get some more ammo for this.
Gonna bury you, scout.
Oh, fucking chuck that. Whoever threw that had a good arm.
You're so good.
Where? Ah, there you are. Well, I thought I saw you. There you are. Hold up.
Just our luck.
Really hard to see these guys with the fog.
This is gonna hurt. I'm going to dissect you. Here it comes.
Oh, there you are.
You're dead. Another corpse to the pile. You've done it now.
Oh, I just ran into something. Oh, fire. Fire hot, fire burn. Hello. Spiced worms. Poke your head up again, motherfucker. Thank you very much. Alright, we're good. Boom. Shock Troop Space Helmet, that's the whole set. A pacifier shotgun. Fuck yeah. That's gonna replace the one I've got. Hell to the yes, baby. Alright. Inventory. New items. Pacifier, baby. That is gonna replace that shotgun right there. Oh yeah, this has 7 rounds in the mag. Ha 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 ha! As opposed to only 2. Let's do this. This is a badass weapon, especially once you mod these with, like, the one I had in my previous Unity save was a silenced pacifier, which it was just wicked, man. Alright, where is that turret? Okay, I think the turrets are toast. Digipick down. Don't care about that. First soldier outfit. I do care about that because that outfit right there. Oh yeah, I've been looking for one of those. Those are cool. All right. I don't think there's anything in here that I need. Gotta keep an eye out for action figures, man. They could be anywhere.
The 1st Cavalry was the greatest fighting force the Freestar Collective has ever seen. At the Battle of Mira, the 1st Cavalry was destroyed. Why? Because the generals got scared and asked for a truce. I've got no sympathy for cowards, or for the people who put them in power. I've also got no sympathy for those who do their bidding. And this means you.
This means you. I do not think credits are enhanced with the jumps. I could be mistaken on that, but I don't think they are. Not that I'm aware. Alright, our work here is done. They don't want to shut down. These guys just want to keep on doing the war forever.
Hell yeah! Let's go!
I'm getting out of her way. Come on.
Come here, corpsey.
Here, corpsey. I'm terrified to get between her and the mobs because she has that grenade launcher.
Incoming.
Oh. take the modified tombstone. That doesn't sound. What the fuck is that? Hang on, is she... Do they run out of ammo now? Hold up. Because previously, if you gave them just one piece of ammo, they would have ammo forever. And she is acting like she's out of ammo now on that. Did they patch that?
Back to it then.
Huh. Could be a bug. Yeah, because it used to be if you gave them one piece of ammo, they would have indefinite ammo with the weapon. Yeah, if you give him one shell, it's supposed to have indefinite. But she keeps switching back to the. She keeps switching back to the tombstone, even though she doesn't. Like the tombstone is her default weapon. Like I can't take that away from her. But she keeps switching back to the tombstone like she's out of ammo, and I'm like, you shouldn't be out of ammo because. I gave you like 20 some rounds. Huh. Yeah, she's totally got it equipped. Like she had it equipped just a second ago.
Hey, there's still some room in my pack if you can pay the storage fees.
She keeps unequipping it. That uses... Do I have any more just to give her like one round? It says she has 12 rounds. But yet, it doesn't show up. Or maybe I have 12 rounds. Hold up. Nope. That is really odd. So she's not even showing that she has any ammo. It says that I have ammo, but I don't see it. 40mm XPL. There it is. Let's just give her one and see if that works. Okay, she has it equipped.
Good talk.
Let's see what happens. I have no idea what's up with that. See, she just switched to her fucking tombstone again.
Boy.
Huh. I wonder if they changed that with all the new updates.
Spill some blood for me.
Yeah, because it used to be one round of ammo was all you had to give them, and they would have unlimited ammo. Definitely does not appear to be the case anymore. Yeah, she totally used the round and then switched back to her tombstone. Everybody's saying it's probably a bug. I mean, I guess. Could be. I mean, I don't mind if she uses the tombstone. She's still pretty lethal, but... I mean, I gave her the rocket launcher because it's like, go forth and blow shit up. It's a known bug, says Sweet Pea. Copy that. No, this is not a mid playthrough. This is a from scratch playthrough, so I can't tell you of anything related to Terran Armada or stuff like that, because I am very much... I started from scratch on the PlayStation 5, so my Xbox Series X Unity 3 playthrough is on hold, and I don't know anything about any of that stuff, so I am very much gonna be here for the next few hundred hours grinding this character up. She only has one weapon. She does not have an alternative weapon. She has her base tombstone. Sweet Pea says it's a bug, so I'm gonna scratch that off as being a bug.
Incoming.
So I'm just gonna not give her any more weapon ammo for the moment. There is no quick way out of bunkers or caves. This is like Skyrim. You gotta find your way out. Goddamn, 7 rounds is so much better than 2. Oh, this is so much better with this shotgun. Let's get out of here and check up top. What's up, Stedman? Somebody just checked a grenade.
This is gonna hurt.
There's a lot of dudes down there. There's a few lesser dudes now. Another less. Come on, you motherfuckers. Anybody else want to test me? Uh-oh, an urban eagle. This sniper rifle is so badass. Where are... Oh, there you are. We're gonna get them from here.
Oh boy!
Oh, I see you now. Oh, that is a silenced Rendell. That'll be worth it. I need to drop down here because there's so many bodies down here that I can loot. Right around here, I know I dropped like 4 of them. Dun, 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 dun. Nickel? If I had a nickel for every time. Hi there. Pink mist.
Hostile in area.
Boom! I heard it right before I... Oh, there's more than one.
Nothing to worry about.
Shotty McShotface. I am so overburdened. This is hilarious. I need to give some stuff over to her. What's that? Who's got no chance? I'm looting all those full soldier outfits because I love them, man. Alright. Probably a good place.
Justice? Well, what about justice for my soldiers? Minutes away, minutes from winning the battle and the war, when the ceasefire order came down. Now there's a debt of honor, and the people who betrayed us, the people of the Free Star Collective, are going to pay.
Need something?
They're
I'll
gonna
let you borrow my
pay.
stuff with interest.
Alright. Well, girlfriend. Take that. Take that. Take that. Take that. 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 How much do these weigh? A few. Weapons. Take that. That. I'm just gonna give her. I need to keep that. I need to replace my current Grendel. Oh, I'm trading stuff to her. I'm not on my own inventory. I'm like, Herbert! I don't have any tombstones yet. And you know what? That thing's got 1,000 rounds. So we maybe go ahead and use a tombstone here in a bit. I also have that, which I don't feel compelled to use. That's my new baby. Don't care about that. Ooh, that's interesting. Give that to her. Give that to her. Give that to her. That to her. Urban equal to her. Alright. I'm still overburdened. Give that to her. Some of this stuff I want to keep. It's probably all my resources at this point.
After you.
No, after you. Alright, weapons. Where did that bad boy go? This thing right here. We're going to replace the existing one I had because this is a...
Ooh.
This one is silenced. What's the difference between taking loot and transferring it? Taking loot is taking it upon my person, and trading loot is giving loot to her to carry. Then when I get back to town, I can take all the loot from her and sell it all to a merchant. Level 116, nice, Dr. Ning 2. Is the loot random spawning per playthrough? Yes. It is random every playthrough. There are some things that are specific, but most everything else is RNG. Can you romance Miria? I don't think you can. Excuse me, I have been told you cannot. Tiff says if I have a hard time deciding where to put my skill points because there are so many different things I want to try. You just reminded me that I have a bonus skill point that I'm going to go over here and probably not put anywhere because I need to go back to town and work on ranking up my research methods. So I'm going to save my skill point, and then next time we make it back to town... No, hoard everything, Draken. Hoard it all. Stick it in the unlimited storage chests back at the lodge, because eventually, whenever you decide that you're going to settle down and start crafting, you're going to want all those resources stashed in that downstairs chest. Oh, hello. More goodies. Oh man, I don't have frickin' lockpicking on this character. That's unfortunate, but not that big of a deal. I'm not picking that up. Hoard everything. Consequently, that's why I've been working on... These are my #1 priorities. Fitness and weightlifting, and I'm getting close. I'm on rank 3 or 4 for both of those. So I'm those are the worst, most grindy things to try to earn, but once you get them, it's so worth it to have those two, because you can sprint forever, and you can carry 100 kilos more than anything else. So hoarding is everything. Yes, absolutely. Can you peek out around corners? Not like you can in Division. Not that I'm aware of. No. This is not a first-person shooter game. It does have... Because... So here's the thing. You can be first-person like me. You can be third-person if you prefer. But this is not like a shooter game where you can, like, grab a hold and, like, lever out around the corner like you can in, like, Call of Duty or Division and stuff. Jesus. I forgot how many guys you have to fight in here. And girls. Can I get you?
Here it comes!
In the face! Just like your mama likes it. Anybody else? I kind of just gotta peek my head out and see who shoots at me. I missed twice. You can peek up when kneeled behind things? Huh! I had no idea. Had no idea. So the better way to say that, guys, yeah, the better way to say that is not, he doesn't know what he's fucking talking about, is to say that, actually, guys, there is, because the first person who said it was like, actually, you can peek up when kneeled behind things. You can lean out. I did not know that. Never knew that. How you say things is vitally important. So someone said you can lean You can peek up when kneeled behind things. How do you do that? Because I've never done that. I was not aware that that was a thing. So I am kneeling, right? I don't know anything. Oh my god. So I'm kneeling behind something. For those of you who supposedly know so much, and I'm just a dumbass, how do you do that? So here I am, kneeling behind something. Regale me with your expertise.
Just our luck.
When you get behind a crate, aim. Okay, hang on. I'm at a thing. Aim. Oh, well, okay. So, can I go to third person and see what he's doing? No, because he's still. I get what you guys are saying. So in first person, he is standing up. He is standing up. I need something without a scope. Okay, there we go. So I can see it in action. Does not work when you're in third person, though. Only when you're in first. Because here in third person, it just zooms in. But in first person, it definitely peeks you up over the top. I did not know that. Did not know that. What was the other one? It says it works on side edges as well. Hold up. Hold up. Holy shit. I did not know that you could do that, guys. But it's only in first person mode. +600 hours into the game, and I did not know that you could peek out from behind cover or over cover. Someone says you can lean by ADS at a corner as well. How do you lean? Because this is not leaning. That's just like, that's peeking out. Studman says, good to know. I had no idea there was a cover system. Alice North says, I have 2,000 hours in Starfield. Didn't know that. We have a ton of people in chat right now who have been hundreds to thousands of hours in this game and had no clue. I didn't either. So what's the lean thing, right? Stigman didn't know either. Like, like everyone's like, what? You can do this? No clue. Oh, so that's what you're calling the lean. It's just you're peeking out. Okay. Tim Rolfe says they never tell you that in the game. It just, you can figure it out. That is a video for YouTube. I had no clue that you could peek in combat. But it is, like I said, only in first person. You can't be using a scoped weapon. So there are some caveats to this. Has to be first person, can't be a scoped weapon. But it's ledges and okay, so that's what would we call that? The cover system in Starfield. Learn something new every day, kids. You could do that in Fallout 2. I don't know about Fallout 4 because here's the thing. I only ever use VATS in Fallout 4. So that's cool. Like I only ever use VATS in Fallout 4. Huh. Learn something new every day. That's a cool ass shit right there. I do find it really interesting though that it's only, you can't use it for scoped, but that's just it doesn't really matter at this point. I mean, it's just cool as shit that they have a cover system. I had no clue that they had a cover system. So you got to be right up against it, and it has to be like a crate or something, because he won't do it right there.
You've got no idea who you're messing
Here it comes! Time's up. This is gonna hurt.
That is so cool, so I can literally just be like, bleep.
It's your lucky day. Move on!
Come on now, peek your head out. Hopefully we eventually get to Ron Hope today. I feel like we've been working on this quest line for 20 years. Oh, are they crawling? Ha 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 ha, bitch. Please. Is that a turret or something up there? I'm not sure what that is. We're gonna go back up.
Last chance!
Whoa! He really chucked that grenade. Come on, old man.
Try me.
Battle of the Greybeards! For the glory of them! Talk to him in a minute. Got a magazine! Increased carry capacity of 5 kilos! Fuck yeah! The loot whore in me just rejoiced. And a calibrated old hunting rifle. Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby, baby, I'm a loot whore. Whoa! Forgot my turret. There's another turret somewhere. Ooh, and a first officer hat, first officer outfit. Oh, I'm nowhere near the Terran content. We're a long way from that. Long, long way. Disdain says that's the opposite of me. I've got hundreds of hours in Fallout 4 and I've only used VATS like 10 times. Yeah, I'm a VATS dude. I like making my agility max characters and having all the VATS in the world. I'm a big, big fan of VATS. Huh. With your crew, do their skills act as temporary unlocks for the skills you can get? No, it's like the ship things. So you put them on your ship and they enhance stuff. Yes, Draken, that's the exactly. VATS means I don't have to aim. I like how it works in Fallout 76 as well. Yeah, I'm a big fan of VATS in both those games. Like, it just reduces my need to get good. I literally just am like, VATS! But I did, for me, I like the strategic aspect of like, cripple the leg. So like when a a big boss is coming at you, right? If you cripple the legs, then they can't charge you anymore. And I like that aspect of the VAT system. Because when you have a big baddie charging you and you're trying to survive, it's like, just take out the legs. And then, like, when you get the super mutants who come at you with the nuke in their hand, and you can literally hit VATs and target the right hand and blow them up while they're with all their buddies. Like, I'm a big fan of the VAT system for that kind of stuff.
I can't believe it. You just took on some of the best mercenaries in the Freestar Collective and cut right through them. If we'd have had more like you in the war, we could have planted our flag in New Atlantis.
The war ended a long time ago, buddy.
Not the way it should have. Of course, I can't expect you to understand what we sacrificed, what we lost. You don't know what it's like to look around and see the faces of warriors who trusted you to lead them as they die screaming. I watched brave men and women torn limb from limb by monsters. I saw mech pilots cooked alive in their cockpits as their machines burned. Those deaths didn't have to be meaningless, but spineless leaders gave up on us even when victory was within our grasp.
Who hired the Fist?
You really want to know? Because you might not like the answer.
I'm playing on max
Last
enhanced
chance, Deputy. You can walk
uncapped
away
frame
right now
rate.
and remain
Max.
blissfully
The maps
ignorant,
max absolute
thinking
max
you
that the
fight
PS5 can
for a
run.
noble cause. But if you still want the truth, I'll shatter that illusion for you right now.
Quit stalling, I won't ask again.
You won't have to. Not long after I started the First, I was contacted by a man who said he represented someone wealthy and influential.
I still haven't tried to use those ship
I
schematics.
refused to work for a shadow
I'm out of
client,
coffee.
so we agreed to set up a meeting. Imagine my surprise when Ron Hope showed up.
Ron fucking Hope.
He offered me a lucrative contract.
Yep, I have no
to take
problems in
possession of
cities.
certain farms throughout Freestar space.
Somebody's running a tracker on my screen the other day. I don't run trackers. They were telling me that I'm getting 60 plus anywhere outside of cities and 50 to 60 in cities with the occasional dip down to 40. So that's pretty damn good for a max enhanced graphics 4K brat. You saw a chance to get revenge on the Freestar Collective.
The credits were good, but yeah, getting
I
some
can't confirm
payback
those numbers because I don't
was
run
the real
FPS
reward.
meters, so I go by feel. It's been smooth as shit. Human eye can't detect more than 30. That's all I care about. Was it worth it, buddy? Do you think you accomplished anything?
You think I've lost? Is that it? I haven't lost. You go find Ron Hope and tell him what I've told you. Then you can deal out whatever justice you see fit. You do your job, and I get one last piece of vengeance against the Council. I'm gonna make this easy for you, Deputy. I'm gonna die the way I lived. Weapon in hand, no compromise, no fear. But first, here, take this. Use it to cut out the weakness rotting at the heart of the Freestar Collective. When the next war comes, and it will come, the Collective needs to be strong. Now my unit's waiting for me.
I have the
And I'm
monitor
gonna
to support it.
report for duty one last time. Goodbye, Deputy.
Alright. Outfits are the most important thing that we just got, kids. Seriously, the most important thing out of all of that, the outfits. baby, baby, I love this. So we are definitely putting that on. Ooh, actually, you know what? I like the first officer colors better. I don't care about the hat. But we are definitely rocking that outfit now. That is such a sexy outfit. Yeah, we gotta put my gun away real quick and take a better look at that. Oh, we're in our spacesuit right now. Never mind. She's not in her spacesuit. What the hell? Did that setting get reset? She is bugged. Alright, be that as it may, we got a code to an elevator. Let's get the fuck out of here. There's another turret down here that I think I can loot on the way out. Don't know where it's at. Don't really care right now, to be honest with you. What's in the chest? Alright, and more X-Tech. Gotta love it. That is a nice looking suit, man. I'm holding on to that for potential modifications later on. That is a slick looking suit, dude. I need to go see what skins are available. We're not fast traveling. I'm gonna say I'm like so overburdened right now. No, I will not be playing Crimson Desert right now. I will say I liked the developer update they posted today. The fact that they're going to be adding difficulty sliders to the game is great fucking news. Unfortunately, it's too little too late because I've already put my 100 hours in and I've moved on to other things. It is highly unlikely that I will... You know, I'll tell you what. Whenever they drop the difficulty updates, when they introduce and they actually patch in the story mode to the game, I will definitely drop back in and check out how the boss fights feel and if they are appropriately adjusted and I can just breeze through things. Like if I have time in between other projects, I will definitely give it another look. But I've done my 100 hours and had fun and I've moved on, so I got lots of other projects to work on. Like just this month, so we're playing Starfield for the next few days only, and then on the 14th we've got Hades 2 and Replace dropping on Xbox Game Pass. Owlcat reached out to me a couple days ago and got me beta access for the upcoming Expanse Osiris project, which, by the way, if you didn't watch that video, that announcement video went out on YouTube just before the stream today, as well as a short content that went out on YouTube Shorts, Instagram Reels, and TikTok Reels. Soros is at the end of the month. Like I'm playing and April 28th is also Diablo 4 DLC, so I'm playing like 5 different things this month. Then next month we've got potentially Directive 8020, definitely playing Lego Batman, definitely playing Forza, definitely playing the James Bond game. So like, yeah, I'm busy. Correct, I do not have any mods installed. I am vanilla only with just the Trackers Alliance.
Pressure holding. Take off loose code.
Exactly, Josh Williams. The new tier upgrades are great because you don't have to throw away cool gear anymore because you can stash it in your box and come back later and mod it. I'm already doing Tracker
Orbital
Alliance
insertion
content. We've
completed.
already run the first 2 missions. I just have to level up to do the rest of it. No, I am not going to Hopetown. Hold that thought. Hold up. Hold up. We gotta go back to the lodge. I did play Force Unleashed back in the day. We need to go back to the lodge and drop all this shit off. Take all. Then go back here and say, ship parts. I don't want to carry thee. By the way, how many... oh, shit. I was going to say, how many ship... do I only have 1 ship part? Ooh, I need to get some more ship parts. Yeah, the Expanse is going to be awesome.
Beginning landing cycle.
Here we are. Home sweet home.
That's right, girlfriend. Nice and slow, baby. Nice and slow.
Hey, what can I do for you? Got anything
How do I
you need to
use
offload?
the new
Trade
mods?
authorities always buy. Kiosk, right? Okay, no problem.
Are they just in the, like the mods? Like, where are the new mods located? Because we have in our inventory.
Sure, have at it.
These mods that say speak to a ship technician to install them. I don't actually know where to do that unless they're here somewhere, maybe. I don't know what they would be under. I may have to look that one up. Because that's like part of the new stuff that I'm not quite sure how it works. Somebody said under equipment, maybe? Hold up. I think that's what I was looking at a second ago, and it was like satellites
You
and
should inspect your
stuff.
ship for heat leeches every... Sure, have at it.
Yeah, this stuff. This might be what those are. Anti-targeting system, shield refractor unit. Oh, yeah, this is definitely... Yeah, this is it. Because I remember the shield refractor unit being shown off in the demo. Not the demo, but when we were at Bethesda, they were showing us this. That's what those are. So these, I guess when you have them in your inventory, they show up as equipment. Okay. Chance that shields bounce incoming projectiles back at enemy. Enemy ships take 20% longer to lock onto you. Ship scanning, 20%. Yeah, they're under equipment. Yeah, reduce ship mass by 20%. It's cool stuff, man. Okay. In my main playthrough, do I have big storage? No, Dokesbun. What I have in the main playthrough which I have not done here. So my main playthrough, I have weightlifting maxed, which gives me 100 kilos of extra storage space. And also, because I don't give a shit about experience points on my Unity character, I have this setting cranked. So in the gameplay options, down here, I have my cargo carry capacity cranked all the way to greatly increased, and I have cargo access distance maxed out, which means I can, it says to anywhere, so then I can literally, here's the way that works. So it means I can carry something like 2,000 kilos of stuff. I can access my ship from anywhere, inside a dungeon, anywhere. And so the moment I hit like I'm too heavy, I immediately just throw everything to the ship, and then I come straight back to the lodge. I go downstairs to the unlimited storage box, and then I can access the ship from that unlimited storage box, and I just transfer straight from the ship to the box. Which I will be doing as soon as I max out my weightlifting and things here. I'm going to be cranking those two things on. I don't have them turned on now because I need the experience points to level up as quickly as possible to get as many skill points as possible. But as soon as I get these two things maxed out, and these take forever, but I am on the final tier for both that. I got to do 100 times. I have to use all my oxygen and carbon, and I have to run 5,000 meters while at 75% of maximum load capacity. So that's why I'm purposefully overburdened right now, and I'm going to go on foot, and it's going to take me 30 minutes to get to the lodge, but I don't care because I'm going to eke my way over there and get like 50 meters every time I burst run. And I'm eventually going to have that all leveled up, and then I can go into the settings and I can crank that shit up and carry anything I want. And it will be glorious!
Whatever trouble you're bound to cause, do it somewhere else.
But I do like leveling these up. It's great to have just
You'll be scanned as you enter the city.
100 kilograms is 100 kilograms, man.
Okay.
It is worth it for the grind, Studman, because, yeah, 100 kilograms is 100 kilograms. Even if you don't boost, the ability to carry an extra 100 kilos of stuff is really beneficial, for sure. That's not true, Dokespawn. The game is dog shit. Haven't you heard what the haters say? It's not a good game. It's a shit game. The fast travel system sucks. It's nothing but loading screens. Sorry, not sorry. I'm never gonna stop.
I've been part of your crew for a good minute. I wonder when bonuses pay out.
As long as there are people making rage content and hate content around Starfield, I will be here making positive videos to counteract the hate and raise the middle finger towards all the haters, because you don't know what you're talking about, hating on a game you've never played. But I do this for every game, not just Starfield. Like, I'm right there with Dragon Age Veilguard. I'm right there with Avowed. I'm right there with Mass Effect Andromeda. All the games that people tell you you're supposed to hate, I'm right here telling you that's just not true. Where's the lodge? In that direction. Those are all crap games, right? What's up, Miria? You know, you are a pretty face, but Andreja is calling. I can hear her. No one got the memo from Basement Dweller 999 and what their mom also has to say. But Ren, the internet told me I'm supposed to hate it. I'm supposed to subscribe to their ideology. How can I maintain my fragile sense of collective identity? Hey man, don't knock pickles. I like pickles. I'm a big fan of pickles and French fries. Pickles and chicken sandwiches. Popeyes. Actually, just crispy fried chicken sandwich sounds really good about right now. I did pound some waffle fries with my special Parmesan. I make this Greek yogurt Parmesan olive oil dip for my potato chips, and I pounded some waffle fries for lunch today. It was delish. And I've got cold grilled chicken left over because, well, not grilled, baked, crisp baked chicken yesterday. A rotisserie style chicken. We got cold chicken. I'm gonna have a salad later. I do need to go check for coffee, which we're gonna do in just a second as soon as I drop this shit off. Now, while I am here, I need to make 5 unique food, drinks, drugs, or weapon mods. Food, drinks, drugs, or weapon mods. Do I have enough to do anything? 5 unique. I mean, oh, I have to have it on me. I forgot. I gotta have the thing. I wish we could craft from the storage chest, damn it. Be a lot cooler if we could. Time to play Breaking Bad, kids. So we're gonna make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Then we're immediately going to turn around and spend the skill point. I need to make 10 things. I wonder if I can repeat the ones I just did. If those count. They do. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. How many more do I need? 3, I think. Yep. Alien jerky. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Now we've got those 10. So now I'm ready to go for whenever I get the next point. Stuff everything back in the chest. Alien jerky. I never said this game had a Silent Hill section in the main part. There are several horror sections in this game, yes. I'm not going to spoil that for anybody. You'll be moving along just like do, and then all of a sudden, jump scare, motherfucker! There are definitely horror elements in this game. There's comedic elements in this game. There's action beats. There's all sorts of fun stuff. Oops, I did the wrong thing. We gotta go over here and transfer. Look at that suit, guys. That's such a cool looking suit. Store. Now I'm gonna sell that. Helmets. Ooh, that is a pretty cool looking helmet, man. Gonna store that. Definitely storing the first mercenary outfit, because somebody else is going to be able to wear that at some point. The Ranger Deputy uniform, the Adventure hat, the Vulture dustwear. But I'm a big fan of the outfit that I'm wearing right now. I've only ever played it on the Xbox Series X. Hey, Airglock 9 Grail, fuck you for trying to mention someone else's kick on my kick stream. Welcome to the band, bitch. No commercial, spam, no self-promotion of any kind. That's like the #1 rule of every stream that you ever go to. Don't ever spam your own shit or other people's shit. Duh.
Strong hand, fist of iron, judgment falls. Hearts are dying.
Man hammer strikes, tears like rain. Justice served. Feel their pain. That, my friends, is the perfect moment for me to go get some coffee. Take a quick break. We're going to take 5 to 10. If you haven't already done so, get over to YouTube, because everything in between the streams happens over there, as well as the Discord. If I randomly disappear, it'll be because my internet failed. It happens. I live in the boonies. I will be back. We're in the middle of our afternoon stream. We've still got 2 to 3 hours ahead of us. So unless there's a power outage, I will be back ASAP. If it happens to fail. Hopefully it doesn't. Just hang out if it does. If I'm not back in 10, you'll know the power failed. Otherwise, see you in a few. The water's been out all day and it just came back on. So Chris has literally just been like hanging out waiting because she was in the middle of doing laundry and the water went out today. Said he's doing some work somewhere. Hope the coffee's hot. Santa salad's fresh. I've not actually had any Santa salad in about a week. We were busy with other stuff, and I've just been very lazy about rolling anything up. But I think tomorrow we will break some out. But I have been sipping, like, Chris and I have been drinking way too much coffee recently. Somebody over on TikTok says, I prefer Outer Worlds to Starfield. Learn how to type, first and foremost. Second of all, play whatever the fuck you want. There's no such thing as better. There's just different. And if you prefer one game to another, then definitely spend your time there. But don't yuck my yum. Don't make me come down there and show you what it's all about the next time I'm visiting your mom. Yeah, I haven't went and got a, I used to have a little clay piece that got broke in the move, and we just have never, like, I could get one off of Amazon, but I prefer to buy handcrafted, and we just haven't gone to a market in a long time to, like, worry about it. Maggot709 wants to know if he should buy this since they just bought Crimson Desert. Nah, don't waste your money. You just get a bitch. I mean, seriously, like, you would know if you wanted to spend money on something. Like, you don't need somebody to tell you yes or no to buy a game. You just gotta use your own brain. And say, I make adult money. I'm gonna do what I want with my adult money. I forgot to stash these extra weapons up here. I used to have a really nice wooden one as well. Ugh. Nah, not if it's fired right. That could be sold. I could sell that. This is the one I wanted to store. I definitely want to hold on to that. I'm gonna store that. Sell that. Yep, wood comes and goes. I've always enjoyed, like, I used to have a nice pipe collection for all types of tobacco. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink. Like, many types of tobacco. And my brother still has a nice collection. My brother actually sent me, I don't have it on display anymore because I used to use it regularly. He sent me a corn, there's a company in Missouri where he lives who makes Lord of the Rings themed corn husk pipes. And so he had sent me a Hobbit corn cob pipe. And so I was using that most recently, but I haven't used it in a few years. Somewhere on YouTube there's a video because we showed it off. It was a really cool pipe. Matter of fact, let me go see if I can find that company, because it's pretty cool. Yeah, the Cobbett Collection. Here it is, the Missouri Meerschaum Company. Check this out, guys. So I'm not. All their stuff's out of stock. So the one I have is the Sitting Shire. Hammer, I'll show you these. This is my brother was the one who found this website. I'm not sponsored by them or anything. I'm just sharing this in chat for everybody. This is a cool place if you're into pipe collections. But it's called the Cobbett Collection, and it's corncob pipes. I have the natural elf Cobbett, and I think I have the Sitting Shire, are the two that I have. So for a long time, my wife and I both were really big into smoking cigars. And so my brother was big into cigars for a while as well, and so I used to take him cigars every time I'd go up and visit. But since we moved out to the countryside, we don't have access to the tobacco stores that we used to. So we haven't had cigars in a while, actually. And I miss them. I do miss... I miss cigars, and I miss pipe tobacco. Like yeah, we just live so far out in the middle of nowhere now. We haven't made it a priority.
We apologize for any delay.
No, the way they finish the corncob pipes, they'll last for... I don't know if there's a time limit on them, Draken, but
something I can do
they're
for
all
you?
cured, so...
I hope we have what you need.
All right, I'm still 126. So oh, you know what I have too?
You're always welcome back.
I need to find a store. Yeah, sure. Take it all.
I am gonna take it all because I forgot you have all this stuff that I can sell. That I should have stashed back at the base because we have these purples that I can stash. Man, if you're not gonna use that, I need to take it back from you. There are 2 grocery stores where we live. Yep.
All right.
Welcome to UC Distribution.
I can get everything
Something
I need
can
here,
do for
other
you?
than feta cheese. Feta cheese is the only thing I can't find locally. I have to go to the
Yes,
city to get
of
feta
course.
cheese,
Please take a look.
which is like 3 hours away. So that's something I don't. I used to eat a lot of feta. I don't eat a lot of feta anymore. I'm gonna hold on to that for looks. I already have one of each of these to sell. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, exactly. Feta's good. It's not worth a 3-hour drive. Correct. So there are things, because we live so far out, there are things that I just live without, and usually what'll happen is if we make a city run, like when we know we're going to the city, that's when you go buy, you know, $100, $200 of something and bring it home and stash it in the freezer. So like we have had Parmesan. We're still pulling Parmesan out of the freezer that we've had in the freezer for the past year, almost a year. And just as we use it, we pull it out, put it in the fridge, because it keeps forever in the freezer. So it's a hard cheese. When it's a hard cheese, you can just stash it. Where the heck is... That's the UC Distribution Center. Am I not overburdened at the moment? Well, shit. No, goat cheese and stuff, that's all way too difficult to try to make. It's way too much work. Mario says, if it weren't for you, I would not have bought Starfield. It's a great game. Thank you. You are welcome, Mario. Glad you're having fun. Do we make your own bread? I do. Not all the time. But actually one of the things she and I were talking about last night was I'm going to probably get some baguette forms so that I can start making my own baguettes. So I buy baguettes because it's just
I can take care of
when it's hot. I don't like to make bread that often in the oven, but I've got 2 recipes that I use to make round bread. So like a loaf of a round. One is a white recipe, and the other one is a wheat recipe. And then we have a recipe that Chris uses for naan bread, which we also use for pizza dough. And then I've got a scone / biscuit recipe. Yep.
Oh, please.
I have recipes up on Patreon, yes, but I'd have to dig them up because they're from like 6-8 years ago. I used to do a series called Lord of the Rings Cooking in Real Life. And so we did food photography and videography for a bunch of recipes from Lord of the Rings online. And so I've got shitloads of my personal recipes that I put up on in that series and put them on Patreon with all the photos. Not a cookbook, no. There was a plan to potentially do one, but it's just too much work. I got way too busy with other stuff. I was just like, whatever, the stuff's out there. People can go look it up. We have debated a bread machine. It has been debated.
I am not trying to
Any tips for making your own bread? I mean, really just the biggest thing is finding a recipe that you like, and then it is so very important that you are exact with the measurements, because once you get it dialed in the way that you like the flavor and everything else, you don't want to fuck around with that. Like, because too much flour, then it becomes a little too dry. Too much yeast, it's going to be a little funky. Too much salt, there's so many things that go wrong. So once you get it dialed in, you do got to be exact with those measurements. There are some things where you can just like pinch of salt, dash of whatever. Like some things you could just do that. Like if I'm sauteing mushrooms, or if I'm rendering down like spinach, it's literally just throw the spinach in a pan, like dash of salt, dash of pepper, olive oil, butter, and just go, right? And then as soon as it softens, take it out. That's different. Like you could just use a dash, use a splash, use a pinch, those things. But when it comes to like bread, biscuits, any sort of baking, I guess, any sort of baking measurements, it's science. It's all an exact science. Like scrambled eggs, dash of this, pinch of that. Mashed potatoes, dash of this, pinch of this, splash of that, chunk of this. You know what I mean? Like, but some stuff, it's like, no. It's gotta be that. It's gotta be exact. All right, I think we have gotten that down to where we need it to be. So now we could probably go back to Hope Town. I don't make money fast in this game, so no, I don't have any sort of guides on how to make money fast in Starfield. That's not how I play the game, so can't help you. So, like, here's one for you. Here, this will give you an example of what I'm talking about. This was the chicken and mushroom pie from Lord of the Rings Online. This is part of the series that we did. There's the Patreon post. I think, hang on, is that locked behind a membership? Hold that thought. I don't know if that's locked behind a membership. It should be to the public, right? Let me double check that. I just threw it in the Kick chat, and I don't know if that's a public link or not. Yeah, I believe I made all these public at the end of the day. Okay, this should be public. So this is an example. So there's a bunch of recipes that are up there from years ago. But that's an example. That was the chicken and mushroom pie, which is my pie recipe. That's the pie crust recipe that I use for my cast iron apple pie as well. That pie recipe, that pie crust recipe, by the way, is amazing. Let's see, the chicken with garlic cream sauce, bacon marmalade with scrambled eggs. Yeah, that was a fun series we did for like 2 years or something. I don't know. I feel like there's 20 or 30 recipes that we did. We likes to eat. Jason C. also bought this game because of Renfail and loving it. Well, good for that, guys. Glad you're enjoying. Yes, the wanted trait works great because they will just come after you and you can just take their ships and sell them. And yeah, like Disdain said, measurements matter. It's chemistry. Yes. It's very true. Oops, I accidentally closed that window. Alright, let's go deal with Ron Hope.
Just 3 more to go until break.
And then I will finally be done with this quest line and I will have a new ship. Ah! 3 streams later. But that's the cool thing, like, if you play these from scratch the way they're meant to be, each one of these faction quest lines is 15-20 minimum hours of content. Alright.
I don't want to hear any complaints.
Now, I've only ever been able to convince him one time for persuasion, and I don't have any persuasion skills with this character, so...
This isn't that.
There's only one way this is ending.
That's very generous, Mr. Hope.
Keep an eye on
It's
your
well
valuables.
earned, Burkett.
Can't protect your own.
We set some ambitious quotas, and you met every one of them.
Well, I won't pretend it was easy, but everyone pulled together and we got it done.
I'll let you share the good news, whenever and however you like.
Thanks. I appreciate that. Those jackasses on Line A are gonna be the death.
Something more you need, Deputy? Good to see you again. Well, I've just received a report from the Marshal about your progress. He said you had a promising lead on the mercenaries who stole my ship. I trust you're here with good news?
Garrett, I just saw your Renfail rant. That was from a while ago. Let me mark that down. We can definitely come up with something here. So Garrett redeemed a dealer's choice Renfail rant about 15 minutes ago that I didn't catch. I think that might have been the time I was getting my coffee. Looks like ish.
Let's get on with it, shall we? Time is money.
Ha! Time is money, friend. Oh, I learned something very interesting.
Did you now? Well, don't keep me in suspense.
Something you want to tell me about hiring the first?
No. And I don't care for the insinuation.
Well, I'm afraid Paxton Hull has implicated you.
Oh, the same Paxton Hull who was court-martialed during the Colony War? Well, I've never met the man, and I can't imagine why he'd make an accusation against me.
Yeah, here's the slate, buddy. So you're denying that you were involved?
Don't presume to question me. You know who I am.
I'm asking him first. So here's the slate, buddy.
That two-faced bastard kept the slate. Oh, I suppose this is his revenge against the Council of Governors for what happened during the war. I'm impressed, Deputy. It's clear you have a bright future ahead of you.
What's going on? What is this about, Mr. Hope?
Nothing that concerns you, Burkett. In fact, why don't you make yourself scarce?
I think I'd like to hear what the deputy has to say.
I think you'll like to hear it too. Start talking, you traitorous bastard.
I can see you're upset. Allow me to explain. And you'll see that there were very good...
Oh, I'm still way too early in vanilla to ever consider doing mods. I do have a plan for mods, but I'll be 1,000 hours into the game before I need mods.
We needed solutions. A few years ago, I began to diversify.
I've done Watchtower.
We started to research
and the hell,
those sort of things. We developed
whatever the name of the hell one is for Doom.
Fertilizer.
At Hell's
and
Gate.
It failed utterly. It wiped out entire crops. I was prepared to write the whole thing off when we made a discovery that changed everything. Turns out, our fertilizer was transforming the soil, bolstering its mineral content tenfold.
So you used unwitting farmers.
Mining is expensive, and so is the cost of raw materials. My mineral-enriching fertilizer solves several problems at once. The farmers provide free manual labor, and once the land is ready, we move in to extract and process the soil.
You use the fist to seize the farmland and keep the operation a secret.
I never intended for anyone to be hurt. I told Hull to buy the land, not take it by force. Unfortunately, farmers can be stubborn folk. And I couldn't risk any witnesses.
I can't believe what I'm hearing.
Mm-hmm.
How could you do something so awful to innocent people, to families?
Not another word out of you, Birgit. I can take your job.
Oh.
And more. We'll discuss this later. In any case, I suppose the gig is up. I give you my word that I'll call off the operation and return the land to its rightful owners.
And the people your hired muscle killed, what about them?
You're right, of course. Something must be done. I'll set up a fund to handle funeral expenses and take care of any surviving family members. We'll do this the right way. I give you my
promise. The operation ends now. You know what?
Like I said, I give you my word. Besides, the work was just about done. With that resolved, let's talk about you.
Is it resolved?
As a member of the Council of Governors, I'm authorized to award you a substantial bonus. And of course, we'll both agree to forget about my little cost-cutting endeavor.
Fuck it. I've never done this before. I'm a scoundrel. I like the money.
Indeed.
It's too bad Hull died before he could tell me anything.
I'll take that slate now. Tell the Marshal whatever you need to, as long as the case is closed. I look forward to working with you in the future, Deputy.
I've never taken the money before. I'm gonna go buy myself something nice.
Dust is at the factory.
It's Wes Johnson. He's in like every single Bethesda project. He is Shea Gorath. He is City Guards. He is Ron fucking Hope. Cheese for everyone. I think he's been in every single Bethesda project ever that's been voiced, right? Very curious to what I can tell the sheriff since I took the money. Very interested to see this.
Aquila does look like a good place to find corpses. They probably just leave them out with the rest of the trash.
And then we're gonna redeem a Renfail rant after I turn all this in. I still gotta come up with... I've got some ideas rattling in my head.
Well, hey there.
You're back. Good to see you back safe, Deputy. What's the word on the mech factory? Were the mercenaries hiding out there?
Yeah, it's more like a mass grave now.
Well, don't get too used to killing. For a ranger, that's always a last resort. Did you find out why the first was taking over farms?
Oh, so you're forced to lie. So you took the money, so you don't have the option to take the money and then spill the beans. You're forced, like, you took the money, you're committed to the lie. Paxton Hill took his secrets to the grave.
Makes my heart heavy to hear that. There was a time he was a great leader and a hero of the Freestar Collective. too bad he threw all of that away. Still, it's hard to escape the feeling you cured the symptom, but not the disease.
The first won't be a problem anymore. That's what matters.
They were mercenaries, and that means someone hired them.
Frostbite Slash!
Now
Turn
they
off
can
the
just hire someone else
PSSR2,
and
mate.
pick up where they
It'll
left off.
fix the crashes
The
immediately.
whole thing just feels
Turn off
unresolved.
PSSR2 on the
Temporary
PS5
victory
Pro.
at best.
And we'll stay vigilant. If the survivors of the first show up, I'll deal with them.
Couldn't ask any more of you than that. While we've got you here, there's one last piece of business to take care of. Emma, would you please?
With pleasure, Marshal. When you first joined us, I told you that you'd undergo an evaluation process.
Yes, ma'am.
There's one thing left to do. A simple question. Do you feel ready to wear the badge of a full-fledged freestyle
Yeah, it's
ranger?
not easy, Greyforge. I've got some stuff working for audio cues, but not all.
Good. Duty and honor are the backbone of the Freestar Rangers. Marshal,
You can't
I
take the money if
approve
you
the
have Sarah
Deputy
with
for
you.
advancement
Because
to
Sarah
the
is Little
rank
Miss
of
Goody Two
Ranger.
Shoes, and she's like, you must
Thank
die,
Ranger
Ron Hope.
Wilcox. In your time serving as a deputy, you've shown
This feels
exceptional
dirty,
courage,
says Gray. Hey
fearless
man,
tenacity, and a
money
high
will
regard
money
for the
will
safety of
dry
our
those
citizens.
tears right away, Jules. It just
By
soaks
the
up
authority
tears
granted to me
right
by
away.
the Council of Governors, I hereby promote you to the rank of Ranger.
Here, just
Here's your
dry
badge.
those tears.
Wear it with pride. But don't forget the solemn responsibility it represents.
I'll strive to be worthy of the title,
I know
as
you
long
will.
as it pays well.
Let's hear it for our new Ranger.
Woo! Way to go!
Truth is, she looks up to you.
Give me the ship. As a fully fledged Freestar Ranger, you've been granted your very own Star Eagle class starship with no registration fee required. Hell to the yes. Now I need to go check out my ship.
She's got a good heart.
Oh, hold on. There's a whole set of gear. Oh, and the Justifier. Yeah, there's this new set of Ranger space helmet. None of it's as good as what I'm wearing. But I got goodies that I can go stash now. That's right. I'm a dirty ranger.
Diego Monroe. Just about the heart.
I'm skipping through his dialogue really quick to
So I
see.
took the deal. No friends of mine, but they were behind bars. But I served my sentence. I realized the only time. So after a parole, haven't looked back. Well, if you're at, I'm a senior ranger. If you've ever seen the mission board, being that you're one of us, credits to be made.
I need to look him up to figure out how to you get the conversation, because I could swear back in the day, Diego Monroe quest.
A ranger's work is never truly done.
Related missions. Jobs gone wrong. No. One riot, one ranger. That's it. Here it is. One riot, one ranger. It's a Freestar Rangers mission board quest to kill a crime boss.
Heard you were involved in a shootout.
So
Which
I
one?
guess this happens after
yeah,
you get a
Diego,
certain
visit
amount
Killer.
of
Popping back a
Do what?
beer.
Affinity?
You never know who you'll meet.
maybe.
The stories about you, they ain't all real.
Stories never are.
So I think I
You
would have
keep
to do
rangering
some
day by
mission
day,
board
you'll get there,
quests.
kid.
So,
It says here
full ranger
repeatable,
rank,
3
huh?
successful ranger
Good for you.
missions.
Welcome to the Rock, I guess.
So I guess now that we are a ranger, we would like pick 3 of these. And then he'll have a follow-up, which we will we're totally gonna do right now. But we're gonna go check out our ship first. And I don't know if I want to do any mods right out of the gate to the ship, because I don't remember what the stats are. My cats are freaking out, Chris says, because they're ready for dinner. Well, I'll do my, we'll do the Renfail rant before dinner, and then I'm going to go feed the cats. But let me change ships first.
Anything I can help you with? Need some work done? Okay, no problem.
It's not my favorite looking ship, but right out of the gate, it can only jump 16s. We gotta fix that immediately. How can I not fix it? Why can't I can't do anything to the reactors? Yeah, I can. But I can't upgrade the grav drive at all. It is stuck at whatever it is. I wonder why. I've never actually paid attention to why some of these are grayed out. Yeah, probably skill related. It is a pretty cool looking ship. I will give it that. And we'll go inside and do a tour here in a minute. We got Renfail. I'm curious about the skills, though. Low skills, insufficient credits, or proprietary manufacturer constraints. Huh. Wally World! Alright, Alsnor. Good luck. Stay safe. Don't run into the people of Walmart. They are scary. By the way, if you've never been to that website, I don't know if that website is still around. But the People of Walmart website used to be a hilarious website to go look at. Like, it's like, oh my, oh my. Renfail rant. We'll do 2:30 here. So today's Renfail rant is redeemed by Gyard over on Twitch. And he said, dealer's choice, which means I get to choose what the rant is tonight. And I think it's only apt that we dive into one of the most common things we've seen in the last week or so in terms of complaints around Starfield. And here's what it is. No Man's Sky did it better. This is a fun one. No Man's Sky did it better than Starfield. What are they referring to when they say that? 90% of the time, they're talking about spaceflight. Specifically when we have been seeing a lot of, if you go to my Instagram, TikTok, I even have a reel that's popping off on Facebook of all places about the cruise mode preview video that I did. So it's kind of gone viral in all the places that it's gone out. And the number one kind of like comment that you're going to see, and it's the same comment copy and pasted from all of these different what I would consider to be bot accounts, because they're not original thoughts, they're not original comments, it's just they're repeating the same thing over and over and over. No Man's Sky already did it, No Man's Sky did it better, etc., etc., etc. We have a greater discussion video that we've already done as part of the Renfail rant series like a week ago, talking about the pie chart for game development, right? And how every game company chooses where they put their points. So at character creation, we all have 100 points when we build a game. The pie chart represents those 100 points. And when you create a game, you choose where you're putting your points. Some game companies will put all their points into narrative, cinematic elements. Other companies are going to put all their points into co-op multiplayer elements. Other companies are going to put all their points into the tech and engineering side of things. So at its core, No Man's Sky is a crafting survival game that happens to be set in space. It is fundamentally different than Elite Dangerous, which is fundamentally different than Star Citizen, which is fundamentally different than Starfield as space games, as examples of space games. But what are people really referring to when they talk about the comparison between Starfield and No Man's Sky? Without fail, the most common thing I see in chat, you can land and take off your ship. You can manually land and take off in No Man's Sky. And cruise mode has already existed in No Man's Sky since it launched at the beginning. That's fair. It is true. You can manually take off and land your ship in No Man's Sky. I personally find that to be incredibly boring after the 10th or 12th time. I much prefer to just fast travel. So as often as I can, I won't even use my ship in No Man's Sky. You know what I do? I go around to the backside of my base where I have a teleporter and I go bloop straight up to the station, straight up to the anomaly. I don't bother flying my ship because ain't nobody got time to do that manual takeoff and landing shit over and over and over and over and over and over and over. I just want to go up and sell. I just want to go up and travel. I just want to go up to my fleet. I just want to, like, ain't nobody got time to be doing that manual stuff all over the time. The other thing, which I think Bubalonia has talked about, is like, you really think that if we have grav drive technology, we're not going to have the ability for our ships to be able to automatically land and take off independent of us controlling the ships? It's great that it's there for the people who like to manually land and take off. But if you actually want to be technical about it, No Man's Sky wasn't the first game that ever did that either. Because there are games that came before No Man's Sky that had manual landing and takeoff. It's just what a company chooses where they choose to put their points when they're leveling up in that pie chart. The other one is the I forget exactly what it's called in No Man's Sky when you're going from planet to planet. Warp is the one where you're going to the other universes, but I can't remember the one where you're flying in between planets. I'm sure somebody in chat will remind me what the name of that is, which is comparable to what cruise mode is now, which in this game, which other games have. You can see that kind of flight. Like Everspace 2 has that. Like you can literally go into like, I don't remember what it's called in Everspace 2. Pulse Drive, thank you, Disdain. Pulse Drive in No Man's Sky. They also have this in Everspace 2, where you can go from system to system. And while you're in that transit, you'll see random events popping up. And you can choose to go off and do those random events, or you can just beeline for your primary objective. And if you choose to jump off on those little, like, side events, you'll find lots of random encounters in Everspace 2. So let me skip to, we'll come back to No Man's Sky really quick. Yes, you have Pulse Drive in No Man's Sky. But No Man's Sky has a fairly limited amount of things that can happen when you're in the Pulse Drive, right? There are some scripted random events, but the only random events that really pop up with any regularity based on my several hundred hours of gameplay have been merchants who want to sell you something. But apart from that, there are some quested things that'll pop you, it'll pop up when you're in Pulse Drive and it'll be like, hey, and you'll come out and talk to somebody like with the Artemis quest line or something. But normally it's just a merchant trying to sell you something, right? Whereas in the cruise mode that they have added here, there are many, many, many different types of POIs that you can go look at. There's also the gravity function in, if you haven't noticed, there is a gravity function in cruise mode whereby your ship will be pulled into the gravity field of a planet as you're passing by. That does not exist in No Man's Sky. So it's not that No Man's Sky did it before, because technically there are other games that did cruise mode and these sort of warp drive type things, pulse drives, before No Man's Sky. It's just a different iteration on this flight from planet to planet. I like to look at No Man's Sky and go, I love what No Man's Sky does with the crafting survival genre. It's Minecraft in space, and it's a fun game to play. I have hundreds of hours in that game. I've played many of the expeditions. It is a phenomenal game. I especially love the underwater bases. We've done a lot of building in that game, a lot of streams. Go watch the playlists. That game has one of the most repetitive POI systems I have ever seen. And if you've ever been to any planet, you're going to see the exact same outpost, the exact same non-speaking NPCs, the exact same little farm building with an antenna that you're going to visit, right? And the interior of the anomaly is the exact same every single time. Every single space station has the exact same interior, although the exterior may look different. Where you get into the RNG stuff and the procedural is like with the fleet ships that you'll find and the actual wildlife of the planets and some other stuff. It is a very good game. No Man's Sky is a very good game. They put their points into the procedural generation technology, which allows them to have a vastness of space that I don't think any other game does as well as No Man's Sky does. But you know what No Man's Sky doesn't have? It doesn't have a robust points system for your character, such as this game, right? This doesn't exist in No Man's Sky, because No Man's Sky is a crafting survival game at its core, with an explorative base behind it, right? They don't have fully voiced NPCs in No Man's Sky, whereas here we have fully voiced NPCs.
If I don't get my catnap, the claws come out.
My claws come out too when I don't get a catnap, sweetheart. So we can look at these two games, and like that other video is described, once you understand where these companies spent their points, it's very easy to show that, okay, here are these 5 or 6 similarities between the two games. They happen to be set in space. They both happen to feature space flight. They both happen to feature science fiction themes, and they both feature a procedurally generated planet system. But that's about where the similarities between No Man's Sky and Starfield end. And while you can say that the pulse drive is something that No Man's Sky has had before they added it to this game, I can also say, beyond a shadow of a doubt, this game had shipbuilding before No Man's Sky did. No Man's Sky added shipbuilding late last year. We actually went in and did the system, built some custom ships. It's a great system. It's very rudimentary in its current form. And I could easily have made content around that and say, Starfield did it better. Starfield did it first. I didn't do that because it's not necessary. Every company looks at what other people are doing and they say, hey, can we do that in our game? If we can, let's figure out a way to add that to our system and figure out a way to make it work within the confines of the points that we have spent in leveling up our game. So you don't see No Man's Sky, it doesn't have a narrative RPG element to it. It doesn't have a skill-based RPG aspect to it. It does have outpost building. This game also has outpost building. There is a survival aspect to No Man's Sky, which this game does not have. There is fishing in No Man's Sky. There is not fishing here. They both feature space flight, but I will tell you, there is no comparison between the space flight in this game and the space combat in this game and the space combat in No Man's Sky, which is incredibly boring and repetitive, and you can literally just, on the Xbox, I believe it's the left trigger, you hold the left trigger to auto-follow your target while holding the A button to auto-fire your blasters, and there is no... It's just literally the most boring space combat I've ever seen in a game, ever. So... There's 9 planet types in No Man's Sky, and once you've seen those, you've seen them all. You're not wrong. So... Again, No Man's Sky is a great game. I love No Man's Sky. Have hundreds of hours in that game, just as I have hundreds of hours in this game. But even though they do share similarities, they are fundamentally different games. So it is a very disingenuous argument when you try to say, like, well, you know, No Man's Sky did that cruise drive before Starfield did. Okay, fair enough. I mean, and... Starfield had shipbuilding before No Man's Sky, and Starfield had narrative RPG elements before, if they ever even add them. Starfield has this. Starfield, you could go back and forth between either game and say each game had something before the other, and then you can go to the games that came before No Man's Sky and the games that came before Starfield, and find influences where those ideas came from as well. So. Yes, both games are similar in some ways, but they are also incredibly different in many ways. And once you understand that, you will understand the disingenuous nature of the argument of trying to say that No Man's Sky did it better. Because it didn't. No Man's Sky is a fundamentally different game. It just happens to be set in space. They both have some spaceships. They both have outpost building. You know what I mean? But beyond that, you know, I think that No Man's Sky is a very cool technical achievement, and it is a very fun crafting survival game, but it is not the narrative space adventure that Starfield is, and that's fine. Doesn't need to be. Remember, we don't want all games to feel the same, otherwise we get carbon copies of Call of Duty, carbon copies of World of Warcraft, carbon copies of Fortnite. We want companies to make games that are fundamentally different on many, many layers, and it does come back to that pie chart of where we choose to spend our leveling points when we're creating a game. And if you want to know more about that, you can go watch the other video, which is in the Renfail Rants series. So that is my dealer's choice for today. No Man's Sky did it better. As always, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the bell icon so you never miss an update. If you're watching this after the fact on YouTube, there's a link down below to the rest of the videos in the playlist, so you can watch the other Renfail Rants series. And if you want to redeem your own rant, you can do so on Twitch during our live streams. We always live on YouTube, Twitch, Kick, and TikTok, but everything in between happens on YouTube. I need to go feed my cats, so this is a great point for me to take a break. It'll be 5 to 10 minutes, and then we'll be back for a little bit more, probably about another hour, unless Chris yells at me that she needs something. She's cooking something and it smells delicious. I don't know what she's making at the moment. But we're going to take 5 to 10. If I randomly disappear, it'll be because of the internet, and I will be back as soon as I can, because I do have about an hour still on the schedule for me. I will be back in a few minutes. Chris is making some sort of like chili poblano salsa with spaghetti and chicken from the grilled chicken yesterday. The house smells divine right now. And then I think we're gonna try to finish watching The Patriot, which we started watching last night, but it was too damn long. We're watching the extended edition. And we got to like, there's like an hour left, and it was like 7:45, and both of us were like, oh my god! I'm out of coffee. I don't need any more coffee. Jesus, I've had 3 cups for the afternoon, 3 cups this morning. I'm 6 cups in. Alright, what was I going to work on next? Oh, we're going to run these bounties really quick. Yeah, buddy. Let's go try out this ship. Card. Garrett's like, I need to know when you're gonna ban someone again. My grandson really wants to hear the band music. Well, I'll tell you what. Just for him, here. We're not gonna ban anybody. I don't see anybody that needs to be banned at the moment. But I can play the music just for funsies. Hang on. Hang on. Here, just for funsies.
Strong hand, fist of iron, judgment falls. Hearts are dying.
Band hammer strikes. Tears like rain. Justice served. Feel their pain. The Dragon Reborn says the next best thing to 6 cups of coffee is 7 cups of coffee. We didn't actually ban anybody, folks, but that's just for Garrett's grandson. Play our band music. By the way, everybody can thank Babylonia Rising. He was the one who made that for us. I did have crashes like 5 or 6 days ago, but it was all related to the PSSR2 settings on my PS5 Pro. Once I disabled those, I have had no issues whatsoever.
Light 'em up!
Oh, this thing has a very slow firing rate. Holy moly. But that is way more powerful than that other thing I was driving.
Shield system is offline.
Way more powerful than the Junker. That was easy. Okay, now we're gonna go. We have 2 additional. Oops. I need to track that. Disable PSSR2 on the PS5 Pro.
Switching over to standard
I cannot
engines.
speak to the base PS5, but I know on the PS5 Pro, what was causing my crashing was the PSSR2 option. Go into the settings. Matter of fact, here, I'm gonna timestamp this. We're gonna timestamp this really quick because I know other people have had this issue. So this will be great for me to just put this out on YouTube. So we're gonna timestamp this at 2:57 PSSR2. Okay, everybody, so we've had a lot of people asking, how did I fix the crashing issues that I was having on the PS5 Pro? Because if you go back to like 5 streams ago, we were having issues on Jemison and New Atlantis while playing on the PS5 Pro with enhanced graphics turned on and uncapped frame rates. The PSSR2 settings on the PS5 were causing the crashing. Once I disabled PSSR2 on the PS5 Pro, I have yet to have a crash since then. I am playing and have been playing on uncapped, enhanced version. So unlimited, it's great. I've had 0 issues. How do you disable that? So you go into your PlayStation options at the very top of your PS5. You're going to go into the settings. You're going to go down to screen and video. Then you're going to scroll down to where it says enhance PSSR image quality. This was the setting that was causing issues for the PS5 Pro, at least for me. That is how I solved my crashing issues on the PS5 Pro. Once I disabled that, I have not had any issues whatsoever with crashing on the PS5 Pro version, of Starfield, playing with enhanced mode and uncapped frame rates. So go forth, have fun. I can't speak to the base PS5, so I have no idea, but that worked for me and solved any issues that I was having. I have since gone back. We did this live on stream 2 days ago. We went back to Jemison, running around and all that undergrowth and everything else. Didn't have any issues. 0 crashes in New Atlantis. No frame drops anywhere else. It's been smooth as silk, buttery smooth, and deliciously crisp on all the graphics. I mean, we still could crash somewhere. We might crash right now. I don't know. But that fixed the crashes that I'd been having up until this point. Don't jinx me, guys. I only had PSSR turned on anyway for Crimson Desert because there were some patch things they did to take advantage of that tech. I'd never used it ever before that.
I can't wait to suck this place dry of all its resources.
Damn, girl. They're already shooting at me? Oh, they're shooting at the critter. Damn, alright.
Trust me, there's something out there.
Get rid of those turrets.
I must be imagining things.
So they're killing the attacking critters. Should be lots of free loot for me. Can I get that turret from here?
Look at all the dead things. Very macabre.
Very macabre.
Ooh, new things to kill. Incoming!
Oh! I think I took everything out here. Time to loot up and go grab all the body parts of those critters too. And most importantly, check for action figures and magazines. Calibrated. I might take that and see what it. You know what? I got a bunch of rounds to burn with this bad boy. Right, where are those turrets for me to loot? Don't go up there. Fire hot, fire burn. There's a turret. What game do you want to play but haven't played? A bunch of upcoming games throughout 2026 and 2027. Like, the game will tell you what you need to build your first outposts. It'll give you a list of materials. Oh, there it is. Oh, what do we got here? Oh, purple suit. Looks like shit, but worth some coin. You should check out the video that is coming out tomorrow morning on my YouTube channel, Raph, called The Deep Dive into Factions and Everything You Need to Know About Them. It's already out for channel members over on YouTube, so if you happen to be a channel member, you can watch it right now, but otherwise it'll be out for the general public tomorrow morning at 4 a.m. Central as part of the new PS5 Pro new player series that I've been producing. I should just say PS5 new player series. It's not specific to the PS5 Pro. It is the new player guides that I've been producing for PlayStation players. Ow! Not quite enough to grab the top of that. Oh shit! Well, I'm not looting that body. Tungsten. Definitely need that.
Time to die.
I forgot how much I love the tombstones. They're really good guns, man. Oop, we got a slate. Gimbal. Man, all sorts of crafting resources up here. That's awesome. Ooh, and a chest. And I'm encumbered again. Yay! Where are you at? There he is. Ain't gonna be just your eyes. Shoot you in the back. Oh, he had a space trucker suit on him. Nice. That did not sound good. That sounded like a terramorph. We're gonna run the other direction. I only play PS5 games. No. I play lots of games on all the platforms. We play Xbox games on the Series X. We play PC games on the PC. I play all the games everywhere. Oh shit, that guy's got modifiers. I need him to come out where I can see him.
You're done.
Astra. We got a whole bunch of goodies out of that chest. Alright, let's loot up and check the rest of the cave. Oh, we got a legendary skip pack. Hashtag worth coming down here. Oh, there's a contraband cache, and I don't have the lockpicking to get into it. Where is this pissant at? I'm not gonna care. He's up there. He can't touch me at the moment. Nuclear fuel rod. Digipick. New slate. Living quarters key. Coming up and getting you, girlfriend. Don't worry, I'll be there in a minute. Still haven't found any more action figures, man.
You picked the wrong fight.
Hello.
Got company.
He's like trying to like jet fuel his way around.
Not that I was looking that hard.
Alright, they ran around the corner.
Into the line.
Oh, I had the living quarters key for this. Hello! What kind of goodies are we gonna find in here? Chunks beef.
I'm not sensing anything.
Cred stick. I like that movie poster. Sealant, digipick. Ooh, silenced shotgun. I'll take that. She's out there pew-pewing somebody. Yeah, see, that's a... I guarantee you there's probably like action figures in these safes and stuff, but I don't have the skills yet to pick the locks on those. We'll get to it eventually. What do we got up here? Consolidated mining abandoned us. That's not good. I think that's everything in here. Tsunami says out of 12 hours I've only found 2. Oh, well, I'm like 25 hours in, I've only found 1. I'm watching Detroit's commentary over on TikTok right now. He's responding to a bunch of randos, I guess. Yes, I do. I am a paid shill. Exactly, 100%. I get paid to play games. And then, yes, I do take clips of trolls and post them out on my platforms. Everything I've done has been public, so you can find all information about me via a simple Google search. All my past work, all the games I've worked on, the books I've written, the events I've spoken at, every company I've ever worked for, all the consultations I've done, 25 million words in print. Lots of shiznizzle worked on. That's a good question, Butterfly Tsunami. If the boxed and unboxed versions have different passive effects, I don't know the answer to that. That'll be a cool thing to figure out. I've only found one, and it was an unboxed one.
Aim point reached.
Garrett says, I found 0 and I'm a loot whore. I am, let's see how many hours I'm in really quick. That's 24 is 1 day, so I'm 35 hours into the game. 35 hours in, and I've only found one. So that they're I think it's pure RNG at this point. Like, it's just RNG. Garrett says in the reveal they said that each different type comes with its own passive bonus. That is cool. I didn't see that.
Navigational feedback checks out. We're in the right place.
This is Research Outpost U-309 to any and all Freestyle Collective craft. We are under heavy fire. Hostile spacers are overrunning our position on Altair 2. I'm not sure how much longer our outpost can hold on. We don't have much time. Overflowing out.
This is the wanted. That's cute. You don't stand a chance against me. Don't kill him, don't kill him, don't kill him.
Enemy's shield grid is fried.
There we go. I gotta be in. Woo! Something hit me.
Take them out. Targets lost their shields. Enemy's shield grid is fried. Their shields are gone. Take them out.
We killed him so quick. So this definitely has way more firepower than that Junker. Definitely a much better ship. So I may not like the look of this ship, but this is a huge upgrade considering I'm running free ships right now. Double Wolf, just watch and follow along. We just wrapped up the Freestar Rangers questline, got the ship, which we're currently flying around in, and now we're doing some bounties, and then we're going to keep on playing. You can also watch the playlist over on YouTube if you miss any of the VODs or any of the live streams. VOD playbacks are in full, but if you don't want to sit down for 4-hour stream sessions, you can watch the playlist where everything is cut down into hour-long episodes. All that happens on YouTube in between the streams. Alright, this is an extreme environment.
Gear looks green, ready to land.
Alright, let's see here. What time is it? 4:30? We're good. We are getting towards that time, though. I know Chris is going to want to... I think she may already be eating. And then she's going to do chores, and then we got to finish watching our movie. This looks like it's far enough away. Oh, yeah. I think we can go guns blazing on this one. Let's go fuck them up. chests right out of the gate. Oh, there's turrets. I hate turrets. Oh, that's not a turret. That's a dude. I keep forgetting you can aim somebody. I keep forgetting about this right here. I keep forgetting about the duck out thing. I gotta remember this. Anybody who's actually played this game enjoys this game. It's only the people who have never played it that bitch about it. Where is that turret? I can't. Oh, I was out of ammo. Poke your head out again, buddy. Gotcha. Yeah, any of the grifters have never actually played this game. Alright, who's WhatsApping me? My brother just sent me something. Oh, he's sending me a voice message too. Something on the ranch page. That's right, Baylords. Keep playing it. Don't let anybody tell you that you can't play it. Don't let anybody tell you it's a bad game. Play the games that you want to play. Have fun playing the games that you want to play. Fuck the haters. Fuck the grifters. They're not real. Yeah, definitely follow on YouTube, Devil Wolf over on TikTok, because here's the thing. I've been full-time on YouTube we're in our 5th year. I just started doing TikTok like a year and a half, 2 years ago, and I just started streaming on TikTok in November. So we're maybe 6 months into streaming on TikTok. TikTok is not where... I only use TikTok as a place to farm out my short content and push people to my YouTube channel. We're also live on Twitch and Kick every day. We added Kick and TikTok in November. Kick is our smallest, I think. But YouTube, I've been doing YouTube full-time for 4.5 years now. We added Twitch about 2.5 years ago, once they allowed us to multi-stream. So you can always find me live in those places, but everything in between has always happened on YouTube. So all the game guides, reviews, discussion videos. We have the Renfail Rant series. We do TV shows. We do all sorts of stuff. All the Let's Play. There's almost 12,000 videos on YouTube over the past few years. I play a shitload of games. We stream for about 8 hours a day. I publish between 15 and 25 videos a day. It's all me. I don't have a team. I sit here for 14 hours a day and work on this shit. My wife and I have a homestead. We have a homestead channel. There's a Discord. There's a Patreon. There's a merch store. There's an Amazon store where you can buy my past sci-fi and fantasy books. Like, it is pretty easy to stay up to date with everything I do. All you do is be subscribed on YouTube, and you will eventually see me somewhere doing the things that I love doing and sharing the things I love in life. My channel's tagline is all things nerd. I did not need to put that axe. Dungeons and Dragons, tabletop, video games, movies, TV shows. Star Wars, Star Trek, Middle-earth. sucks right now. I can't see that turret worth shit. Ah! There's like no gravity on this planet. Oh, fuck this. Good luck with that, guys. I think that's my first Orion. I have played some Warhammer, but I've never done Warhammer tabletop. Nope. But I have my first foray into Warhammer was when Owlcat announced they were doing Rogue Trader. I went, oh, I fucking love Owlcat games. I've never played a Warhammer game before. I'm gonna go try Rogue Trader, and I fell in love with the way that they presented the Warhammer universe. So I then went away from that and played. God, there's like a co-op game that launched a few years ago where you play 4 different characters, 1 of 4, and you do missions. I can't remember the name of it now. And then I went and bought Space Marine 2 and played that campaign and was like, holy shit, this is a badass game. Like Space Marine 2 was. Yes, please. I'll come eat in a few minutes. Thank you. Space Marine 2 was just a phenomenal. Like I loved that game. I was like, man, this is awesome. But that's about my extent into the Warhammer universe. I've played 3 or 4 Warhammer games, and that's about it. I'm going to be playing, Owlcat has an upcoming game called Dark Heresy, I think, which is like a detective-style game that is a follow-up to Rogue Trader. I'm definitely going to be playing that for sure. I own the gold edition of Space Marine 2, so if they ever add any additional story content to that, I will definitely play that. I did some of the co-op stuff, but I didn't really care for the co-op stuff in the Space Marine 2. I just don't really, it's really hard for me to find time to like keep up with other people. Oh shit, that grenade bounced. Ah! Property. Why did my PC just turn on? Best way to get credits is play the fucking game. You will eventually get credits. thing has a horrible reload time. Okay, this is the boss. Oh yeah, he had some purple loot, baby, and a suppressed refined Rendell, which we're gonna take a look at.
Last chance.
Oh, I haven't seen one of these in a while. Scout's Old Earth Hunting Rifle. Take everything he has. We need to find a power cell, which means somewhere around here. Oh, and there's a box that I missed over there. These boxes always... There it is right there. There's the power cell. Oh yeah, look at all those goodies. Why would there... No. Yeah, yeah, I've never seen anything related to like Mass Effect or anything. I'm so overburdened. That's awesome. Excuse me. This means I gotta go find my where's my vehicular? My vehicular. There it is. Anyway, best way to get credits is definitely just play the game. Credits will come naturally. Like, loot everything, sell everything. It's really easy. Come on, I gotta drain my stamina and everything. Go, 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 go. Come on! Give me those delicious points. Oh, we're 3,750 of 5,000. Delicious. Drewman says, it's my first time on Starfield, PS5 Pro since the other day. I noticed at least read some quests say level requirement. I don't see it all. How can you tell? It'll tell you. It'll really only show level requirement on like DLC stuff. You've never played Mass Effect, Sweet Pea? Oh my. I know recently the Legendary Edition was like $6 on Steam. The first game is definitely dated, but I just did all 4 of them back to back last January, not this past January, but the January, so like a year and a half ago. It took me about like a month. It took me like a month to get through all 4 games, and I streamed them every single. Like we did the entire thing in a live stream series, so like playing 8 hours a day. It was something like a month. 4 or 5 weeks or something like that to get through all of them. They're phenomenal RPGs. Andromeda is the best in terms of gameplay because it's the most modern. But the trilogy of stories from Mass Effect 1, 2, and 3, which is a standalone. If you ever watched Babylon 5, it's the Babylon 5 story, but told from a different perspective. You can play a male character or a female character. You can play good or evil. The second game, Mass Effect 2, is ranked as one of the best sci-fi RPGs of all time by like every single outlet ever that has ever reviewed games. It is definitely the entire trilogy. All 4 games are worth playing. If you get free time, Sweet Pea, and you got $6, the Legendary Edition will go on sale once a year or so over on Steam. You can also get it on the Xbox. I own it on all platforms. That's not true. I own it on the Xbox and the PlayStation. I do not own it on PC. I own the originals on PC. Mission board quests do scale with level, yes. Play however you want, Pete. I've always found them scaled. I've always found them just to have scaled. I think we glitched, guys. I found a glitch. I don't know what happened, but I am not in my space. Let's see if I can do this. There we go. I was like, something ain't working here. It's because I had the wrong thing tracked. I need to go back to Aquila because I wanted to check. This ship doesn't have jump range for shit, man. Just pick a quest and go. Like, there's activities, there's missions, there's factions, there's a lot of stuff to do. It really just kind of, the way I've always looked at Drew Mance is like, sometimes I want to go fly around and blow pirates out of the sky. So sometimes I'm going to spend 2 or 3 hours blowing pirates out of the sky. Sometimes I want to go blow up, sometimes I want to go do quests. And so I'll do activities or missions, which I know are like fetch quests. Sometimes I want to work on a very long storyline. So then I'll go pick a faction quest because I know those are really long and take 20 to 30 hours of content. Sometimes I want to do a bounty hunter mission, so I'll go run a Trackers Alliance mission. Those are going to give me, a few hours of content for each bounty hunter mission. So, just really pick your poison, so to speak. All right. Casey Hudson is the original director of those games. He's also working on a brand new Star Wars game called Fate of the Old Republic, which is probably 5-6 years away. My wife came in, guys, like 15-20 minutes ago and told me dinner is ready, so I need to bail and go eat and finish watching a movie with her because we have to finish up The Patriot tonight since we started that last night. So I'm going to head out. There will be a video out on YouTube in about 10 minutes as soon as I wrap up because we have the latest Renfail rant going live tonight, and we got another Renfail rant during tonight's stream as well as a couple of other videos, so I will be publishing those in the next couple of days. I'll be back for more tomorrow morning, bright and early, so I'll see everybody then. Thanks for being here. Thanks for the super chats, memberships, renewals, subscriptions, Renfail rants, etc. Cheers and bits and all that stuff. Thanks, everybody. See you tomorrow. Actually, I just remembered something. Is Gray streaming? I'm going to see if he's streaming. If he's streaming, we're going to go do a raid. He is streaming. We're going to go raid Gray, everybody. I should have mentioned that before. I was like, hey, everybody, good night, because a bunch of people probably just bailed. We're trying to help him get his affiliate status on Twitch. So we're going to go raid his channel right now. Go hang out, even if you guys got to go to food. Go watch his Twitch stuff. Help
Whoa.
him get affiliate status.
Thanks for the raid.